Okay, so we're going to play through Quiet Rehabilitation 2. This is a newly released map for Half-Life 2 Episode 2. You can find this on runthinkshootlive.com. I did play Quiet Rehabilitation 1, but for some reason I didn't record it, so you can go and play that, or you can watch a video of it if you want to see what that's like. So yeah, it's newly released, and I've not really played it, so we'll just go through this and see what it is like. Now, first thing I notice is the solution looking, in this room, it is not too obvious. Of course, it is the lock, which a bit more could be done to make that more obvious. Obviously, there's not a lot you can do in this room, but I'm sure it is possible for the player to get, a bit stuck. So it wasn't clear, but that's just, being a bit picky. Very picky. So it's kind of giving us a lot of, options. Obviously I turned right to see what was along here, because it doesn't, if you look down here, it doesn't look like there's anything down here, but here you can clearly see there's a window there, there's lights over here. It clearly shows that you're kind of leading around that way. So you can't actually access that. So either we'll be in that room, or it's just, I don't know, did this one have a window? Yeah, that one actually has a window, but that one's got a light on, which makes me think we're going to be... Maybe not. Maybe it's this one. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. So part of me thinks that these are all just going to be side rooms, or not them all obviously, but this one is just going to be like a side room, just for the player to explore. And it kind of draws out the length of the map instead of just like linear corridors. It makes the player explore, and obviously there was crates in there for the player to break. Just giving the player something to do, some interaction. So now we come up to what is in fact another choice. We can go this way. I think that's the start of the map. If my, if I can orientate myself, then that's the start of the map. Obviously we can't go back there. And this is just a broken thing. Control panel, right. So immediately, as, a Half-Life fan who's played the games before, you can tell that you need to find the valve. Obviously we have not found that there. It could be a number of places. It could be over here. Incidentally, I don't know where the valve is, so this could go horribly wrong, and I could be looking around for ages. Did we look in this room? Did we look in this room? Yeah, this is the room we had a look in. It's not there, not there, not there. That doesn't leave very many places for it to actually be. I mean, this room is a contender. There we go. I would do more to draw the player's attention to that, because I came in here, I was running about. To me, it just looks like a vent. It's not in the player's line of sight. I wouldn't have the player doubling back on themselves, because they're entering the room this way. I wouldn't have them then heading that way. I'd have them, because I know it's supposed to be a challenge or a puzzle, and you're thinking, well, how'd you find it? But in terms of it being user-friendly, especially for the player orientating themselves, I would have it not, maybe hidden elsewhere, but not going in this direction. There we go. Now we've got even more choice. Which makes me feel uneasy, because we're probably going to drop into one of these rooms. And then get stuck. And right enough, you can actually break the boards and get through. So, was the valve here? Yes. I thought it might be, because it is in fact the furthest away room that you can go to. So what we could do, and what I will do, just so we can see it, is I will go into all the other rooms and just see what's in them, because it'd be unfair if I were to skip out knowing that you could go into the other rooms. Alright, so that one just had basically a black head crab, just a bit of danger. Doesn't have anything of any great significance that I have found in the immediate vicinity that isn't, there's no like Easter egg. Okay, last one. Okay, so we've actually got a zombie here. Ah, right, and that leads round there, of course. So can you get round there? No, it doesn't look like you can. So it's a more open map than I first thought, because you can actually get into almost all of these rooms instead of just running down a corridor. So it's good to have like all the variation in it. Even if all the rooms weren't being used, there's still kind of a sense of exploration there, which players like. I certainly like it. There we go, it gives us a good, you know, bit of space to hide. Maybe not space, I mean... He doesn't see... Oh, he's run out of bullets. Okay, there we go. So... That's... I'm not actually sure if that was intentional. If it was intentional, then it's kind of teaching you that there's turrets around. Maybe we'll come across a few more. We can actually see in here. We can see the radio. It's got a red sprite, and if that radio, if that radio's not going to be used, then it's probably shouldn't have that sprite on it, signaling that the player's got to reach. Because this window part is very good for that. You can see through. You can see, that's my objective. Let's try here. We can't go there. Looks like we're gonna have to go around. So we'll see if the radio is being used. Got a bit of a tight sewer area. There we are, missing all my shots because I am in fact the worst player, as we all know. Oh. Just get rid of him. Yep, that was going to happen. So we can't get past that way, so we may need to go around. There we go. Yeah. This thing is very misleading. It's... I don't know if it was put there intentionally, but I don't see why it should be there, because it looks like you need to get round. That's like the player's immediate thought, at least it was my thought. And I can guarantee you other people will get caught out with that. I'll see what's blocking this door before criticizing it. Exploding barrels. Yeah. Right, probably should have stood back, but never mind. Right, I'm not sure about the logistics. I mean, it was very good that you had to go around, get this thing down, and then go around, come around here, and then shoot the barrel. It's kind of it requires the player to do multiple things and think multiple things, because they're the best kinds of puzzles to make the players work out multiple parts. Basically, is kind of your aim when making these puzzles. Suddenly there's a ton of zombies. Okay, we definitely need health. I know he was going to break the boards. I should have probably let you seen that. Okay, there is a lot of zombies. Possibly one zombie too many. There, I just saw the health. Obviously guarded. It's good to kind of earn your, you know, rewards. You have to kind of kill off the head crabs before getting it. Okay, I'm not sure what that did. It's playing this creepy sound, probably for no reason at all. Okay, that's just probably going to keep playing for some reason. And that was a close one. I'm not sure if putting the zombie there was good or bad. Maybe it was good because, you know, they don't do that much damage. It's not like they're a combine soldier, and, you know, that would be awful if a combine soldier was placed there. But with a zombie, you know, you've got a chance, you know, and they also make the noise of, you know, them to kind of, you know, signal they're there. So that's something that was built in the game to help with good design. Of course, it is electrified water. I'm guessing jumping on that table is not going to go too well for me. Let's test that theory. Yeah, right enough. So if we stand in the water, we die. Just testing that. Okay. So let's just review. We've got to get over to the exit. That's clear. That's super clear. We can cross over there to there to there. And is there any way up? Probably have to shoot that barrel. There we go, that's a good bit of fun trying to get these fast head crabs. Okay, so now we can get up. All we need to do is somehow get down there. Do we have the gravity gun? No, we don't. I don't know how on earth we're going to get over there. So this looks like it's just going to be a complete... Let's just wing it. Okay, I will try and seek medical attention, but to be honest, I can't see very much. I can see one down there. Ah, now, where was that? Where is he? I think he died, yeah. Throwing him at you while you're in a vulnerable position is a fairly good idea, but having him die like that's kind of counterintuitive. Okay, so I'm just going to make a break for the exit. I've got 20 HP. Chances are we can still make it. Okay, we can't make it. This is going to be much harder than I first anticipated. Oh, come on. That was always going to happen to me. I'm trying to shoot the side of it, so it, maybe if I go over here. I mean, it's a terrible way to get health, you know. To have to shoot it under the ladder. We're on 15 HP. Okay, now we're on 30. This... Oh, flip. This should be enough to get out the door. I thought I'd saved it back there. I'm not really enjoying this. Ooh, I thought I was going to save that in the worst possible. Right, save it now. You see, pushing E doesn't actually, you know, make you land there. Maybe it's because we're at the top of the ladder. Oh, we did save it in the worst possible position. We'll die. And then... Oh, no, there we go. And then we'll try and get back there. So now we should have enough HP to try and make it to the door. Oh, I'm just... No, we don't. We don't have enough HP. Something tells me we're supposed to follow this round, but it's metal, you see. I guess it's not touching the water, so we'll go for that. But at this moment in time, we've been taught to stay away from anything metal, which maybe is terrible logic. Maybe that's just my stupid logic and. Like, how on earth am I supposed to make it over there? Nice, 20 HP. So hopefully now we can... make it to the exit. Right, that was a bit of a pain, but we got through it. And we can't make it up this way, so it's just kind of carrying on going. Just for the sake of it, which is good. I don't know if there's any thing over here. No, there's not. At least I couldn't see anything. I'm just wondering if we can actually sneak up on these guys. Nope. I'm getting out of here. Yep. If you came here expecting, you know, someone who's good at the game, I'm not. Okay, he shouldn't really be pushing. He's gone. Okay, that guy's good because he's holding back. I don't know why it just fired there, but hey ho. That guy's not good because he's pushing forward. You know, it's just about making sure they stay at a distance. Oh, what's going on? My battery's run up. I can't have that. Oh yeah, we've been in there. That's sneaky, so you actually saw them blocking off the path. So now we've got to find... We've got to find another way through. It's quite good how it's kind of more dynamic in the way it changes. I mean, it's not like dynamically changing, but it is in the sense of... you know, you thought you couldn't go through there, but then that guy opened it up and he also posed a threat as well as opening up a path. There's a, you know, there's a lack of batteries, which would be, it'd be handy if there were more batteries. But they just don't seem to be in existence in this map. I see. I get the point and it's like supposed to be dark, but I literally cannot see a thing from down there because you know, my flashlight can only look in front of me. I can't see to like the side. Anyway, there we go. What is that? Don't know, some weird reflection. Ah, that's what it'll be. Again, another lock to break to go in and get the goodies. just something for the player to do, as I've said many times before. Alright, these guys do fire. I don't know where this goes. No, it doesn't go anywhere. Right, we need to go and plan a strategy. So, we've got grenades. Let's see if they work. Alright, that seemed to work. Alright, so we'll continue on. At this point, I think I've lost kind of the bearings of the level, which maybe isn't a good thing. I don't know if we've come back full circle to where the Combine Elite soldiers were. There we go. That's a good thing about the way that Combine soldiers were designed, is that their eyes glow, so you can use them in dark areas and still pinpoint them, which is a really smart thing in how they were designed. So don't be afraid to use them in the dark. It's like, as long as you can, you know, keep them at a distance. But with head crabs, you know, there's no way of telling that, you know, about them in the dark. Yes, I know I should have my flashlight on, but to be honest, I couldn't care less. I can see all right, so I mean, it's, you know, it's this level is kind of, or this part of the level is kind of broken up by these different rooms that you can rush into, very much like how Nova Prospekt was in Half-Life 2. Okay, could this be the old generator puzzle, which I love? Probably a bit too much. Yeah, I saved it there. Probably on an autosave, I don't know. Okay, for some reason there's zombies now attacking. What I would have done, and this may happen, but I would have sent the Combine soldiers in. If you'd somehow managed them to come onto the, you know, stay on the balcony, like over at this side and that side, that would have been quite good. I mean, I get how it's supposed to be like episode 1 when you call the lift in that underground area. And then you get attacked by, you know, swarms of these guys. But I think Combine soldiers would also there be very beneficial, and it'd make a lot more sense. Okay, having combined soldiers and zombies, too much. It's far too much for any concentrated fight at all. Because you see, I'm getting shot. I could easily be on really, 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 really low health. I can't get it, it's under the bed. Well, that's annoying. I'm not sure if they can get us anymore, or we can get them. Oh. Oh, we're gonna do that falling thing again, and we'll fall back down and then we'll have to call the lift again. Oh, thank goodness I wasn't on, like, free health, otherwise I'd be dead. So that's Tabajara 77 making that. That was something rehabilitation quiet. Maybe I can't remember. There was a lot of good concepts in there. There was a lot of good ideas. Quite a few things were executed well, but then there was also the issues with I guess the fight at the end could have been more regimented and focused, as opposed to a mad runabout not knowing what to do. And the electricity water puzzle, good concept again. I like the thinking that went into it, but the way it was and the way that there was no health, or there was very little, and it was kind of misleading with the exit door, although that could have been my fault, but the way it was done, not so good. So overall, a lot could be taken away. I guess it could be quite easy to fix that map, so maybe if the mapper was willing to fix it and then release an updated version, then I would strongly recommend that. So yeah, that's all I have to say on Quiet Rehabilitation 2.